Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is a Lincoln Continental, and this baby's got less than 100 miles on it. Yeah, you heard me right, less than 100 miles. It's showing 94 miles. The car is amazing. Driven once is what I hear, and then put away and taken care of since 1978. This is an amazing ride. Now, if you want to check out about 100 pictures of it, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We're going to put it on the lift so you can see how pretty the bottom side is. We're going to pop the hood, take a look at that 460. We're going to look at that red interior. Yeah, she is beautiful. So go to the website at vanguardmotorsales.com. Now, we're going to fire it up for you right now. So this beauty is 40 years old, and look at the chrome. It is amazing. Now this is all original paint too. Car's never been touched. She is gorgeous. Look down the side of this boat, man. It is long as a country mile. Of course, one of the coolest cars on the planet back in the day. I know you guys listen to these videos and listen to me talk about my dad. One of my favorite stories is my dad loving on his Mercury and always wanting a Lincoln. This thing is beautiful. Look at those seats. Look at that dash. Look at the carpeting. Everything is amazing. I mean, it looks like a living room in here. Hop in this car, go anywhere. This thing is sweet, but don't put any miles on it. We don't want to go over 100 on this baby. Tell you the truth, I would drive the crap out of this car. I'd put as many miles on it. I'd have a blast with it. She is beautiful. Black paint is phenomenal. The vinyl top is phenomenal, and we're going to check out this trunk right here. Chrome on the back bumper looks good. All the trim looks good. Looks like it came from Milwaukee, so you know this baby had to live indoors its entire life. Look at that. I bet there's never been anything in that trunk. That thing is amazing. Now, when I'm looking at cars, I look down in all the nooks and crannies here. That tells me, you know, you can't clean something to make it that clean. It can only stay that clean throughout the years. And it is beautiful. I doubt this car's ever seen any rain. You look down the side, this side too, beautiful. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. So we own this Continental. Right now we've got about 230 cars in stock, and we bring in between 40 and 50 new units every month. There actually is a little dent in the trim right here. That's probably the worst spot in the whole car, that little dent in that trim. Now, I'm in charge of buying every one of those cars here at Vanguard. So what that means to you is you're getting my expert help helping you pick out your dream car. All right, here we go for a ride in our Lincoln. I'll tell you what, this is about as close as you're gonna get to owning a limousine without owning a limousine. This thing is amazing. Brings back a lot of memories. When I was a kid, we had that big old Mercury Marquis. I think the hood on that car was almost as big as this one. But of course, this is a Continental. It don't get any better than this. You want to talk about driving your living room down the expressway, where do you want to go? Of course, this car's only got 94 miles on it. And I'm going to try real hard to only put about half a mile on it here while I'm driving it for you. But I tell you what, I want to drive this thing home. And I live 50 miles from here, so we'd end up with about 200 miles on it. And of course, we're trying to keep it under that 100 mark. This thing is sweet, guys. I mean, this has got to be the only one on the planet. Can you imagine there being another Continental with only 94 miles on it? I mean, what an amazing ride. This thing is sweet. Now we can park it in your driveway no matter where you live in the world. So you just give us a call at 248-974-9513 and tell Tom where you live and where you want it, and he'll park it there. Now, Tom's going to do all the paperwork for you. You don't have to do a thing. If you want help with financing, he'll take care of that for you too. You can see the speedo's working, the dash is looking great. This red interior is amazing. That red light you see on there is telling me to fasten my seatbelt, but I'm not going to fasten my seatbelt because we're almost back to the shop. And if we get pulled over by the cops, we're going to talk about this thing only having 94 miles on it, and he's going to forget he pulled me over. I tell you what, this is a sweet car. Like I said, it's bringing back a bunch of memories. All my dad ever talked about was Lincolns. My uncle bought him a Mark V. Now, we're going to get it up in the air so you can see just how beautiful the bottom side is. Of course, nobody else on the planet does that. We're the only dealer that's brave enough to put our cars in the air and show off how nice the entire car is. And of course, you know that the foundation is the most important part about anything. And this one is amazing. Uh-oh, we just turned over 95 miles. Sorry, guys. Now, we're going to get it up in the air and show you the bottom. We're going to show you everything you need. This ought to be fun. This guy's backing this little short trailer out. We got dinner and a movie here. So stick with us. We're going to get it in the air for you right now. All right, we're underneath this thing, and man, for a 40-year-old car, she looks brand new underneath. Look how nice and clean everything is. You can't get anything that clean. This car has just been kept that clean. We got the stock exhaust here, the stock rear end. You can still see paper tags on the springs here. We still got the Ford stamp and the muffler. That's the original muffler for the car. We got the floorboards. Of course, the car's been kept in a controlled environment all those years. Look at these floorboards. They look just like they did back in 1978. Looking great. Transmission, nice and clean. Still got the original catalytic converters on it. We got more paper tags here on the brake line. I got paper tag here on the pitman arm. I got a tag, Motorcraft tag here on the starter still. All the bushings look good. I mean, even the aluminum is nice and clean. You guys know what aluminum does with age. This aluminum's shiny, looks like brand new, just out of the factory, man. Of course, the chrome looking good on the bumpers. And look at these hubcaps. Not a mark on them anywhere. That's got to be the nicest set of hubcaps on the planet right now. Let's see, we got the Michelin tires. These are also probably the original tires. Now, if you're planning on putting some miles on these cars, I would definitely change these tires up. We've got two 25-15s up front. You can see the rocker moldings look good. All this original paint from the factory here. Out back, again, hubcap looks just as good, and same size tire. And like I said, if you plan on putting some miles on this car, I'd take these tires off, save them, and then get yourself a new set of tires so you can put some miles on this baby. Now let's get under the hood. All right, we're under the hood here. Everything under here looks original, just like it came from the factory. Of course, power brakes, power steering. I mean, it's beautiful. Again, paper tags all over the place under here. All the markings under here. I mean, just like it came right out of the factory, guys. It's even got a Motorcraft battery in it. Now, I do think the battery has been replaced. Now, I got a little additional information from the gentleman who picked up the car. It tells me that the previous owner said at one time the tires were changed on the car, but they still have a bunch of age on them. So if you plan on driving this car, make sure you replace those tires. Guys, call us at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.